All right, let's see what we have to do. We have to go to Footfall, go to the world of the nameless star. We have to go talk to her. A lot of stuff is on Footfall. All right, let's go talk to old girl.
The Dark City released us from its thorny embrace. The wounds of the body will heal. But what about the wounds of the soul? Cruderach fell, and its demise shattered the fragile lives of countless children of Assyrian. Scattered across this part of the galaxy, hounded by the monkey, pursued by the Dark Cousins, imprisoned by the servants of she who thirsts. Hatred is strangling me like a snake, and fear is coursing through my body like a burning poison. For the path I chose is leading me down the roads of failure. I can neither hold back my grief nor rein in my anger. And yet, I am powerless to stray from my path. Pay no heed to my fleeting wrath, Elantark. When the will slips away, the soul trembles with rampant emotions. But I will resign my heart to meekness, for there is no other way a marked outcast can help their fellow Eldari wandering in the dark.
It says many terrible things happen. Are you all right?
I found myself in the Dark City after following the twisted roads of truth and lies. And although the truth blossomed like an ugly bud and scratched my soul with its thorns, I did find the answers to my questions. Those who come back from the dark of the webway will never be the same. But it is we who change while the surrounding world remains imminent. This thought gives me strength.
Alright, suffered an unenviable fate. I'm sorry for your world is lost.
I have no need for your sympathy, Elantark.
Then stop crying then.
Besides, neither Monkey nor my dark kin found the decaying remnants of Cruderach. Perhaps all is not lost. Perhaps we may yet bring back what has been taken.
What will happen to the seer now?
As soon as Ecclendil gathers his strength, he will depart the Lilithon through the Webway Gate. Do not ask where his path takes him. He follows the road of his own destiny. It is as it should be. On the trail of a monkey called Caligos Winterscale, even a worm may harm a wounded tiger by bringing infection into an open wound. And the wounds of my people have been bleeding ever since Cruderach's demise. The spirits of my kin need a poultice, a hope, not the executioner's sword already poised to fall.
Alright, let's see.
You may try. I refuse to discuss this with a monkey. We are but traveling companions who happen to be following the same road among the stars. Do not even try to get under my skin. It will not work.
Girl, you lucky. You lucky. You should have chopped your lips off, but you're lucky. The road trader must travel the Dargonis in order to assess the situation. Alright, what about this? What is this one? The nameless star. We got to go to Footfall. That's what it looks like. We got a lot of stuff going on there. Alright, let's go freaking do this. Let's go to Footfall. We'll upgrade our stuff too. But since we did that mostly in the last, I probably need to upgrade this ship. We got all this new stuff. We just traded for we might as well go ahead and see what's up with it. Let's see. Ship. Let's see what new stuff we got here. Lance battery. It says medium range, dealing from 60 to 70 damage to a chosen enemy. Hold on. Which one is this? That's the torpedoes. Bro, what just happened to that piece of equipment? $321. Firing 5 plasma torpedoes with 19 damage warheads with 30. Alright, what else we got? Alright, that's good. Supreme. Oh, we don't got nobody in any spots. Let's see. Supreme Commander. Looks like it's your job. Is that minus? Hold on. Let's get you out of there. Huh. That's a minus, bro. Dang, she gives us 102, but oh, Hector's gonna have to take it. He the highest one? No, he is. Do we have something on Janice? Everything's on Footfall. Contract complete. Dang, bro, we got all this stuff. Are we stuck? Alright, let's head to Footfall. An emergency at the officer's deck. Numerous victims lost communication. This xenos you took aboard at Janus, he has gone mad and went on a rampage. I had two fairly reliable witness accounts. According to one, the xenos suddenly assaulted the crew members, gutting them seemingly at random. The other claims that there are survivors who barricaded themselves in adjacent compartments. The enforcers managed to isolate the raving xenos in a dead end, but they have been unable to pacify him. What would be your orders? Such are the consequences of ill-considered actions born out of the lack of faith in the God Emperor's laws. I am ready to stop the accursed Xenos rampage personally and repay every life he has taken. Why am I not surprised? Road trader, we cannot bring back your subjects, but I will gladly aid in disposing the rabid creature before it mauls even more people. Alontak, I know what the reason behind his madness is. Please, I must accompany you to the compartment. I will help you deal with the Dark One. Let's go. A squad of enforcers who have blocked the xenos in the dead end is awaiting at the deck. I beg you to be careful. Whatever. We are killing people today. This bum wants to go. You get to stay back. He wanted to go. Nope. She wants to go. Heinrich, you get to go. And Cassie, you get to go. Ablard, you got to chill out for a minute, bro. Contact your family that's treasonous. And get them in order. I got to upgrade you guys anyway. Why are we here?
I've seen a lot of innocent people. I've yet to see someone remain so after an interrogation.
He's got to get 4 ranks. Let's go. Awareness. Perfect. Tough as steel. Oh no, you're the psyker, bro. You gotta get some of these down here. Mind siege. Mental breach. Let's do that. We have some new weapons. Staff of Endless Flame. It's a 2-handed melee weapon. At the beginning of combat, the wearer gains the shadow effect. While under this effect, the wearer counts as being in full cover against all ranged attacks. The effect is lost when the wearer is hit. Or we have this. This backpack grants its wearer a plus rate of fire for any burst weapon. That's you. But you don't got a burst weapon right now. But we can fix that. We still got some other things we gotta get right, but I think right now we good. Let's see.
This is beyond me.
He can't wear this? This is like something she has to wear.
Stop trying, monkey.
Oh, it goes there. There we go.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
See what's going on with my man.
Know your duty. We are bound by the blood of martyrs. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
Lord Captain, God Emperor be with you, with all of us. Only you can deal with this spawn. Permission to report, your lordship has started a few watches after translation. Well, actually, they say this associate of yours has been acting strangely even before that. It's as if he started hearing things. He was swiveling back and forth, barking something in his xenos tongue. Then he grabbed his blade and sliced his hand open, his own hand. Then he suddenly howled and lunged at the people nearby. The voice of she who thirsts. He heard the call. Any of our kind who finds himself beyond the veil become tempting prey. Can you see her? See who? I cannot see anyone. but I can certainly sense a warp presence nearby. You're saying you can perceive it? Then the entity itself has decided to reveal its form to you. The real question is why. Where is he at now? Who? Oh, the xenos? He's holed up in there. He corralled a number of crewmen in there, like Groxus to slaughterhouse. All we could hear were screams. Well, we couldn't save them, so we locked him in there so he couldn't crawl back out unless he finds a crack to squeeze through. Who were the victims? Anyone he could get his hands on, your lordship. Officers, serfs, a technomat. He even attacked the servitor, although that didn't last long. He just tore its head off. The rest of them, though, the xeno scum tortured the life out of them. I haven't heard enough. I'm heading inside. I've heard enough. Let's go. We'll unlock it right quick. If there was a way to flush that fiend out without going in, Throne's mercy, I completely forgot. The late technomat. He turned on some security systems right before he bled out. We figured if the Xenos thinks about showing his face, those systems will get him. The point is, we should go with your lordship. With your permission, it just won't be right for the Lord Captain to go in there alone. Alright, let's go kill him. Who is this? Is this the ruler of this vessel and the master of the lost child? Come closer, let me get a good look at you. You better shut up, evil spirit. You demon wench.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
I can hear the beating of his heart, the roaring blood in his veins, the pulsating fear in his black soul. Well, we're gonna kill him.
Let
I
us
sense
walk
something
this path
nearby.
to the end.
Speak, Elantak. I have traveled far darker paths. Keep a sharp eye.
Damn.
None are better at searching. Watch your steps. Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Bro, this is like
A trivial task.
it's like the bomb
I follow
Olympics.
my own path. I have learned much in my exile. My reckoning will be swift.
Wonderful.
My success was inevitable. Your technology is limited, but I am grateful.
The Divine watches over us.
Keep a sharp eye. You interrupted my thoughts. I wander through the stars.
You freaking fools.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs. I need to look closer. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars.
You're just running through bombs now. Jerks his head up when you appear. His already gaunt face is tightly wrapped in a pale gray parchment-like skin. His teeth are bared feverishly, and his dark eyes have turned into two pitch black mirrors that could show your reflection clearly if you were to gaze into them. He opens his mouth, but instead of words, an unnatural rasping hiss comes out. If this creature ever possessed intelligence, there is no sign of it left. At last we meet, my poor child. Look at him, mortal. Look at how he yearns to return to the ones who carries who crushes his kind, rejects so stubbornly. Come, child, follow my voice, and my prince will grant you all the bliss and torment in this universe. This ends now. We are putting the rabbit beast down for good. My dark kin has lost himself in the fight against the pull of she who thirsts. Allow me, however our great differences are, to dissolute and deprave the dark ways. Maybe I cannot blind my eyes and let her take him. Kill him. Sooner or later, all of this will be step into my embrace. The prince is is patient. The prince knows that every Alderi soul is already his. But if you let me get close to the lost child, if you lull him into letting his guard down, my prince will regard you. The soul of the pathetic xenos is a small price to pay for the blessings that come with my master's favor. No, we'll kill him.
My wrath shall befall you and reduce you
We
to
will kill you.
nothingness.
I will revel in your suffering.
Alright, let's see what we got here. You must die, my brother. I am so sorry for this, but you got to go. Let's go ahead and start it.
Me? You insist, Lord Captain.
You have been judged and found wanting.
Brink of agony. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Let's go ahead and put something on these bombs too.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Alright, this grenade's gonna do what it's supposed to do.
Sings in ecstasy.
This tedium is beneath me.
We gotta kill my man right there.
If I must.
Pathetic attempt.
No, you're dead, bro. Sorry.
If it serves your cause.
Savor this pain. Fuel the rage.
Naturally.
To the brink of agony.
Let's seek it.
I will drag you into oblivion with me.
No, you're dead, bro.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
I'm a member. My vow is to serve. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request approved. Running binary override. Computation fails. Request approved.
To the brink of agony.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
I will hold on to my rage.
Alright, so you don't want to die, huh?
Faith without deeds is worthless. Power resides in the will of the righteous. Eradicate. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
This is what happens when you
As
mess
the
with
Emperor
her, bro.
commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Y'all forgot who y'all dealing with, man.
Sure, I'll be marking this incident down.
I will not be deterred. You have been judged and found one. May my wrath be thy undoing. Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my step. Actions will speak louder than words.
They're dead, gone, vanished. But I can still hear the whispers. How do monkeys bear them for days and days on end? You will hear these whispers every time the void vessel travels beyond the veil. Learn to accept this. Find an anchor for such times or lose yourself. An anchor? This is for those who seek to delude themselves with false limitation. As long as I have victims in plentiful supply, I won't let them claim me. Heinrichs is looking at you intently. Kill him, bro. It is what it is.
And so it shall be. Your defying is futile.
Feel the rage.
Rejoice, since let my fury rain down upon thee. The Emperor commands. Your defiance is futile.
So things in ecstasy. I am unsatisfied. To the brink of agony. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I will drag you into oblivion with me.
Me?
I will not be. You have been judged and found wanting.
If I may? I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the servants? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Dang, we let the little dude get him.
I will hold on to my rage. I'm done playing you.
You can kill all them little bums you like.
Savor this pain.
Of the
Feel
Imperial
the rage. What a useless plaything. Broken already.
What the hell is going on? Why didn't we kill him? You can wear that.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
They were coming too much of a freaking hassle for me. Said I failed something though. The very first warp jump. I guess I was supposed to talk to this bum. I don't care. He's done.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
I'm not sure what he's just standing there for though.
The Divine watches over us.
What ails you? My mind is focused.
Bro, I don't know if we're supposed to be able to talk to him or what. But it's showing that we should be able to. I told Heinrich to kill him, but he didn't do nothing. Even though I like to do it though. He did have some good moves. Your boy is gone. And he was a psycho. So I leveled him up for nothing. We gotta get you here. Lord Captain, we have visitors on the bridge seeking an audience. Jeez. Your Lordship, if I may beg for a minute of your precious attention, I am elated to notify you that the delegation of high ecclesiarchs of the Adeptus Ministorum has arrived at your vessel. The holiest of his servants have come to proclaim their veneration before the rogue trader, faithful to his word and fearful of his wrath. Cool. Long may the Von Valencia's name be praised in the annals of the Imperium. May the God Emperor protect this dynasty from peril and adversity. Noble Deacon Von Valencia's word of your righteousness and diligence in serving him has spread to the farmost corners of the Cronus expanse, it would be folly to let a paragon such as you travel among the stars without firm spiritual support. We are here to correct this egregious oversight. From this day forth, this ship will be consecrated daily and nightly by the servants of the ecclesiarchy, given to you for the toils eternal, so that his light in the halls may never fade. The ecclesiarchy grants you a holy relic, a banner of Saint Cognatius obtained in the conquest of the expanse. May this gift instill trepidation and reverence in the hearts of your subjects, and the altar created to bear it become a place of prayer for your senior officers. Wonderful. Does your lordship wish to witness the installation of the altar and banner? You would be the first to kneel before the relic and set the example of piety for the crew. Sure. Thank you. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. What are you guys talking about? All right. Okay, now we got this nice. That's wonderful. I don't know where they were at in the last 3 chapters, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. We got a little spiritual element to the ship now. This is Footfall, right? We have received a Vox message from Footfall. The Inquisition has declared martial law on the station due to the threat of the malleus extremis. Document requires special permission. Even the most of asteroids have been Chorda. What? We gotta come in there. The station's custodian, Her Ladyship Incendia Chorda, sends her greetings and invites your lordship to disembark at the docks with a small retinue. Her and forces will meet you there and escort you to another chamber for a private audience. Vigis. The salve for my heart, forgive the intrusion, but I have important business with the rogue trader. Oh, I simply wish to remind you about my numbskull crew who got themselves captured by some rival. Vladimir is too occupied for schemes, and besides, Incendia has already put him in his place, which leaves only Falco. May the Azad tear his soul to pieces. Footfall is straight ahead, and I would rather not waste the precious sand still left in our hourglass of their lives. He threw a wrench into the works, making my trade network fall apart like a badly assembled chrono. No income, no profits, only damages, all because my right hand is chained up on one of Footfall's asteroids. How about we pay Falco a courtesy visit? I am sure your imposing visage will loosen his tongue and maybe, just maybe, untie the hands of my crew. We will deal with this later. I've ever mentioned that you are the most fragrant rose bush in the entire blossom garden. I know. If this is all you have to say, apologies, Lord Captain. What will be your instructions? Very well, let us look at Footfall's new hospitality. Yeah, I don't care about no mousetrap. We going in, bro. I'm kicking in the front door. Alright, Jay's there. Bro, you can stay. I don't care if you come. You can stay. I don't care if you're there. Cassie is gonna be there. Abelard. You may be needed, my brother. You take a break. Table art needs to be upgraded. My man's tough though. He's gonna be tougher still. I kind of like that. Heart and scars. She's got to go 4 ranks. What's her persuasion? 95, yeah. Let's get it up. Hit and advantage. Like that. What's this one? Lead by example. Let's do. We'll fix their.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Whoa, what do you have here? Cowardly Ashmag who wants to get his paws on my certificate without even working up a sweat. Considering the circumstances currently affecting Footfall, the only fitting place this filth could be hiding is in the sewers. A nasty spot with a powerful width about it. That is true, but I swear to you, you won't come up with a better trap for Falco. I know these tunnels like the back of my hand, and the most delicious part of all is that the Ashmag chose to go in there. He'll wish he hadn't. Of course, that's only if the Azad don't mess things up for us and everything goes to plan. And if it doesn't, my gang are dead. One wrong move, one wrong word, throwing damn that Ashmag. Why is everything so difficult? Perhaps I should just give him the thing. You're not giving him that. Falco is not a complete idiot. He won't risk such a valuable payoff. He'll hold up his end of the deal and give me, Chorda, and the others. The certificate did not only grant you limitless opportunity, it also imposed upon you responsibilities to the Imperium. The certificate cannot be allowed. There we go. I do, but Tora and the rest of they're waiting for me. Yeah, I don't care if they're waiting or not. You made your choice the moment you accepted it from the hands of the Minister of Service. I will not gift him with an easy death. As an official representative of the Imperium, I am duty-bound to purge the tunnels of Footfall. Well, let's go. Let's go. And we just got to level up. That's perfect. Let me get right to it. Something's going on. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is for him. Something is going on with my people. Look at this. Agility needs to go up. Then let's see what we want to get this dude now. Whenever an attack made by an ally hits the Vanguard for the first time in a round, that attack deals no damage. Unyielding resolve. Always gonna go with that. Let's go. She needs coercion. Commerce. Every time Pascal uses a plasma or melted weapons, he regains 1 AP. Let's do that. You can turn into Sir Chop a lot. She needs to get carouse. No. Then let's see. There was something. Then what can we get you, brother? At the start of Assassin's turn, all enemies that do not have the assassin in their line of sight suffer the unsuspected effect. All right, let's go.
Sister Argenta.
Yo, they hanging people out here. The Inquisition that went crazy. Look. All right, who are these people? What is all these people doing here? I don't know what all these people are doing here. It says, salutary functionality initiated. Glory to the house. The exploratory communist fleet ready to process incoming requests. State your request to the glory of Amasai. I'd like to make a deal. Failed to parse request. Were you seeking to access the trading interface? He doesn't have nothing I want. Let's see. Give me that. Information request accepted. Acceptable response. Hear and heed the unit trade, and that said actions have no significant effect on the operation of. Okay, I must take my leave. We are out, bro. I don't know half of you people that's here. Who are all these people?
With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars. Let us walk this path to the end.
She wanted to go to the sewers.
Know your duty.
What the hell's going on here, bro? Behold, noble deacon, as Footfall transformed before you, your very eyes, in the wake of your toils, this den of depravity will once again become a testament of the Emperor's greatness, as well as its original design. Does it bring you delight? Alright, we're out.
The Divine watches over us.
Piracy, heresy, piracy, heresy, blasphemy, dissent.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
We are bound by the
Yeah, this
blood
dude
of
don't
martyrs. With each step, I forge my destiny among the stars. Know your duty.
Have mercy, your families are starving. We only have taken a couple of Nutri bars. I see clearly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed your nature. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you now. Guilty. Bro, they didn't turn it to the freaking scarecrow off of Batman. Look. These fools done went crazy. Lost their damn mind, bro. Deacon, I've informed of your arrival. Features with lines, her cheek is twisted in a continuous nervous tick, yet her eyes are ablaze with indomitable resolve. A brilliant aura of power and righteous fury surrounds her like a mantle. She gracefully brings a gold-plated inhaler to her lips and takes a deep breath, and the fire in her gaze flares like a plasma thruster. What are you doing? What is the abominable act his daughter is committing? There must be a reason. One look at her full dress uniform shows that it has not been changed in many days. The collar is greasy and the laces are stained with sweat. The air is tinged with the smell of an inhaled stimulant that is used to give serfs the ability to work multiple watches without rest. Pointed to man with the open skull. What is this? That. I must know the taste of the criminal's thoughts. It is how I learn to recognize their patterns. This entertainment of yours seeks of corruption. Do you think yourself capable of detecting corruption? You know not the first thing about perceiving it, sensing it, peering into people's souls and seeing the heinous therein. You do not know what it's like to look at their faces and see the brand of their impious deeds, but I know it all too well, and none will escape my wrath. The law has found its way to Footfall after all I see. What manner of slaughterhouse is this? Some atrocity, travesty, or justice? What is going on here? This is true justice, unprejudiced, inescapable, and equally merciless to all. The Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool of pirates and heretics, to rid Footfall of the corruption that has fettered its limbs and turned this imperial station into a hotbed of free thinking and inefficiency. I will not rest until all have been judged. I'm about to put you down. It pleases me that you get to share in the triumphs of the Footfalls curling with me. You said you would not rest until you had judged every soul in the station. I too wish to stand before your court. Yeah. You truly wish to stand trial? Very well. May your zeal serve as an example to the rest. And peers into your eyes. Her gaze, like a monk carrying a rushlight, wanders down The corridors of your soul's fortress check in every corner in search of the slightest faults or traces of corruption. Moments pass as she conducts her thorough investigation until at last she reclines back on her throne. A weary smile touches her lips. I see no sign of taint in your soul. You are pure before the Emperor, and thus I acquit you and grant you his blessings and pardon. Go forth, bring his punishment to those who have turned their back on his word. No more judgment. Cease this disgrace and get off of Footfall. So you're in charge of Footfall now. Indeed I am. When the Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse, I offered him my support at once. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters, and the position of Footfall's lead was temporarily abolished while this war lasts. Or perhaps longer than that. All authority was transferred to the station's warden, to me. While the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with matters of strategic planning, I am tasked with security and order. And there is much to do on that front. Pirates and smugglers, apostates and coal traders, deserters and outlaws, every one of them warrants attention. Crackling, her neck stiff from many hours of reading documents, she again scoops the brain from the open skull of the poor fellow standing next to her with a silver spoon. Everywhere you look, servants are buckling under heavy stacks of new denunciations, warrants, and other documents. I can tell you are quite popular with the locals. Whom do you judge? All of them: thieves, smugglers, pirates, traders, heretics, deserters, abettors, harbiters, cowards, and perjurers. Any who has ever trespassed, any who has ever protected a miscreant or kept quiet about a crime they knew of, they will all be condemned. It says more and more new convicts are being granted the great boon of undergoing servitude and perpetuous, and having rid themselves of sinful consciousness of serving the Imperium free from doubt and weakness. Footfall will once again become a bastion of law and righteousness. I will eradicate all heresy that prevents the faithless from giving themselves over to the good of toiling in his name. There is nothing just about this trial. Your accusations are contrived, and the purpose is simply to turn the entire population of Footfall into paling automatons. You simply enjoy turning people into slaves. Why do you feel the need to come up with excuses for sowing carnage? Let me see, how long has your court been in session? 3 weeks. The court carries on day and night, so my sense of time eludes me. I said, I applaud your efforts. This place was long overdue for some proper law and order. Admit it, you simply enjoy turning people into slaves. There's nothing just about this trial. Your accusations are contrived. Do you think I find enjoyment in this? Looking at vileness upon vileness, listening to one excuse after another? I loathe this and despise every malefactor out there. If I were weak of will, I would have obliterated this foul station with nuclear fire. Instead, I am here to offer each of them the right to be judged in his name and the chance to return to his fold renewed. The universe is a terrifying place. We are surrounded by the arch enemies, machinations, and xenos scum who would deny us our right to exist. The threat is inconceivable, and human weakness will not help us avert it. If man is weak, I rid him of his spineless enfeebleness, endowing him with the sacred narrowness of mind and eradicating all that prevents him from utilizing his whole self in service of the Imperium. She's not lying. You can tell by her eyes and her voice, trembling with earnest faith, that Incendia genuinely believes in every word she just said. Chuckle and point to hapless assassin's corpse. I can tell you, you are quite popular with the locals. What makes you think you are entitled to govern this place as you see fit? This attempt was mediocre and far from the first, but my enforcers and my throne keeps me safe. Its refractor field is imperiously, even to tank shells. The thief Takara had this sacred Jerusalem relic stashed in one of his storerooms. What makes you think that you're entitled to govern this place as you see fit? Such is the law of Footfall. Any rogue trader who arrives here assumes the right of absolute authority. Surely it is not that cutthroat Takara who deserves to rule the station. He will soon be hanging from a noose, and so will the Kazbalikan henchmen, and so will this Anver firebrands who outrageous activities brought Footfall so much grief. I promised you that I would clean up Footfall, and I've kept my promise. By virtue of your support, the station will once again be an outpost of the Imperium, a purified bastion of industrialness and righteousness. The heretics who dared defy me have nearly been eradicated to the last. In the Legion's chambers coordinating the expansive defense, his attention is focused on matters of vital importance, and he is not seeing any supplicants. Your lordship cannot see the Lord Inquisitor now. However, he bade to inform your lordship that he will summon you later when the circumstances permit him to do so. We shall see whether Footfall will thank the Emperor for your reign. In due time, I will weed out all the taint that is bred here on Footfall for so long, and then pious fear, loyalty, and devotion will once again become the pillars of the station under his watchful eye. Enough words. You're accused. Wait. What happened between you and Winterscale? Winterscale is a traitor. While the Expanse burns, ravaged by heretics and unhallowed xenos, he abandoned his duty completely and had the nerve to ignore the Lord Inquisitor's call to battle. My servants are taking over his worlds and ships, while he is hiding from reckoning and indulging his base urges. Soon enough, he too will stand before judgment. Since you have once helped me curb Caligula's appetites, I will invite you to divide his territories with me. Once we have extinguished these roaring flames of wickedness, House Valvalensis will be welcome to partake in the conquest of the profaners' worlds. If you ask me, you are simply using this situation to plunder his protectorate. Should he call upon House Valvalensis for help, we shall answer. I wholeheartedly share your... Have lost your mind? The Expanse is in a calamitous state, and you two are busy settling scores. You must cease this at once. Negotiating with that mad dog is off the table. Now, he will merely laugh at your talks of reconciliation and execute your envoys. For too long has Caligos reveled in impunity and believed himself the king of this world. Draw your weapon, no more judgment, cease this disgrace, and get off of Footfall. I don't care. Enough of your words. But wait, and so do my duties. Wait, you have a duty to the Emperor that you must see. Vladimir Takara, the deplorable rebel who once ruled the station, has slipped away from me. He is instigating people to revolt, killing my servants, and hiding my wrath with the dexterity of a void rat. My informers claims he often appears in a den of unrest that bears the irrelevant name of the Adeptus Damascus. We have made several attempts to arrest him, yet he evaded capture each time. Reverend Harmonius has gone there to convince him to surrender quietly, but his efforts have likewise been unsuccessful. In the interest of Footfall's integrity, Takara must be apprehended. Together we will make that scoundrel pay for his crimes. Let him drink the cup of his wrath to full, a cup that our hands will deliver. She's crazy. The asteroid where the Adeptus Damascus is located has been cordoned off, but my enforcer will take you there. I want you to lure Takara out of his hole and seize him so that he may stand trial. Do this for the sake of the Footfall's liberation and pave the road that my justice will tread. I haven't the slightest desire to get involved in your petty squabbles. And what do I stand to gain? You pronounced him a criminal? Why wouldn't I? That vile rogue's infamy is known to all. He patronized thieves, smugglers, and pirates. By his allowance, heresies and unholy cults flourished. That he has evaded punishment this long can only be described as gross negligence, which I intend to rectify before long. Why did he go there? Reverend Harmonius headed where the rebels are seen the most often so he could preach to them and sway them to repent. Alas, he still cannot see the difference between those who have erred, and those who are beyond any hope of redemption. Some of the people you wish to execute are useful to me. I purchased valuable equipment from them. And what do I stand to gain? I thought I was speaking to you, and yet I hear Theodora's words, greedy and full of hubris. Your gain is the order that will come to the situation, and its obedience to the Emperor, his law, and his stewards. I will help you deal with him. I'm not gonna lie, so I haven't the slightest desire to get involved in your petty squabble. You do it, yeah, I don't got no desire to get involved. Bro, you do it yourself. You still cannot grasp the fact that everything has changed. Gone is the time when you could do only what you wish to do. It is now time to do what you must. As long as you refuse to cooperate, Footfall's isolated sectors will remain off limits to you. Go and consider my words and your position. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and stop here. This is another episode with a lot of dialogue, a lot of upgrading, and just a lot of different stuff going on. So we'll have to make a decision. Let me know if you guys want me to go ahead and Lator agree to go get Vladim or kill her. Let me know something. I'll catch you guys on the next one.